Hey there, friends. It's Pastor Don, and here's today's devotional. This is Wednesday, April the 8th. The scripture reading comes from the Gospel of John, chapter 13, verses 21 through 26. After saying this, Jesus was troubled in spirit and declared, "Very truly I tell you, one of you will betray me." The disciples looked at one another, uncertain of whom he was speaking. One of the disciples, the one whom Jesus loved, was reclining next to him. Simon Peter therefore motioned to him to ask Jesus of whom he was speaking. So while reclining next to Jesus, he asked him, "Lord, who is it?" Jesus answered, "It is the one to whom I give this piece of bread when I have dipped it in the dish." So when he had dipped the piece of bread, he gave it to Judas, son of Simon Iscariot. The author goes on to write, Jesus is always pushing the boundaries of exclusion. The Last Supper is another dinner with sinners. He declares that someone will betray him and sin against him, yet they are invited to the table anyway. They are offered the bread of life and the cup of redemption anyway. Working in the same church for 4 years has taught me about reconciliation. When you come to the table each week with the same people, people who have hurt you or you have hurt, you learn what the extension of grace truly feels like. You learn that reconciliation, naming, confessing, and asking for grace is the way to true community. There are certainly people we cannot or should not restore relationship with, but it is important to ask, do I know how to offer grace and stay in relationship with someone who has hurt me? God often uses exactly those people to teach us about ourselves. I imagine at this point, what are we, 3 weeks now into the quarantine, that maybe we've gotten or are starting to get a little antsy with the people that we're cooped up in the house with. Um, and maybe this is a good time for us to all remember how to extend the grace that God gives to us to those around us as well. So I hope that you're all doing well, and I hope that you got the email yesterday about tomorrow night's dinner church. Um, and just extend that grace today, all right, folks? Take care and God bless. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.